What's up, homies? Happy Monday. Jermaine's listing is live. It went live at midnight last night. I know because I was up and making sure that everything went right. Kind of. He did everything that he had to do, but I just had to make sure that everything was appearing where it was supposed to appear. And people seem to be enjoying the listing on social media, so hopefully it gets sold quick.
Welcome to 43668 South Prairie Place at Terra Lago in beautiful Indio, California.
Discover luxury living at its finest in this exquisite Marquesa Collection home nestled within the prestigious Terra Lago community. Built in 2005, this stunning residence offers 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and just over 2,800 square feet of elegant living space. Whether you're seeking a vacation retreat or a place to grow your young family's roots, this home offers a perfect combination of luxury and convenience. Step outside and immerse yourself in the tranquility of your own private paradise, where breathtaking mountain vistas and plenty of space for outdoor entertaining await. Don't miss your chance to own this slice of paradise in one of Indio's most coveted neighborhoods. If you're planning to sell in the Greater Palm Springs area, my name is Jermaine Antonio. If you're planning to buy in the Coachella Valley, then...
Hi homies, it's like 3:30. We came to the office and I have to go home really fast because I forgot my microphone. And I'm trying to record some audio for some videos we have coming up soon. So, Jermaine is staying behind because he's on the phone with his assistant manager because the listing is live. So he wanted to make sure that everything looks good. And I can overhear their conversation right now. And, is that my sister? The assistant manager was like, she didn't believe that we did it by ourselves, like everything ourselves. At least that's what it sounds like. He's like, yeah, we did it all by ourselves. So anyhow, I'll let you know more about that later. Okay, bye. He's a realtor that'll also do your wallpaper. Or a realtor partner who will also help you remodel. Okay, friends, he wanted me to show you this one instead because he's still working on that one. And this one I think they're supposed to do up there. She said she was gonna get, what are those things called? Crown molding. She's gonna get crown molding. So when she finishes up here, it's not done completely, but the wallpaper is. I'll show it to you again. And that was all done by Jermaine. I'm waiting for him to finish up this last piece and then we're gonna go home and I have to eat dinner and then go to sleep. Tomorrow, we're gonna film a video that I'm excited about, and then I have to come back to the office because Veronica has a client that's coming here to drop off papers, and she is gonna be with another client, not at the office. So she's like, are you gonna be there tomorrow? And I was like, I can be. So I'll be here for a little bit, and then we're filming the video, and then Jermaine has a meeting in the morning. And then I think that's it. I don't know what this week has in store for us. We should ask if we could get that changed. But if it's something fun, you'll know about it. You'll be the first to know. When Jermaine sells this house by the end of this week, you guys will also be the first to know. But if we have time to even do an open house, it's supposed to be this weekend, I'll bring you guys on for that maybe. But it'll probably be gone before the weekend. Homies, I bought myself this little tree. I like it. I think it's very almondy, but if it doesn't upset my stomach, I'll love it. 4 stars, 3.5 stars. More Jermaine reviews and Jermaine's Kitchen coming soon. Homies, happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday because I'm going to the office later because I have to meet clients there. I need to scan some documents because, like I said last time, I think I told you last time, Veronica has clients that are going to drop off information to her at her office, but she can't be there because she has a closing that she's going to be at. So I was like, I can be there. So I'm going to make copies for them. And I wanted to hop on here and tell you guys, I'm going to toot my own horn a little bit. Jermaine talked to his assistant manager yesterday, just to make sure that the listing was like good and okay. And she like went through it, whatever. I heard her like he had her on speakerphone and she was like going through it and she asked like if we used their listing service, and Jermaine was like, no, we did it all by ourselves. She didn't believe it. Like, she's like, no, you didn't. So that's cool. Like, again, it's one of those things where I was like, I always say I know what I'm doing. And like, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but beep beep. Hi homies, happy Wednesday. It's a busy day. We're prepping for Jermaine's open house, and I can't wait to show you guys all the stuff we're doing. But I'll probably show it to you guys tomorrow because it needs to be done, and today they're like coming to life. So I'm doing that. I'm working on the blog with all the events happening in the desert that go across our websites. We're about to eat dinner and film a video. Hi homies, I just want to say, as someone that works in real estate, make sure that the realtors that you guys are working with are nice people, like when they're out showing homes and behind the scenes. And I say that because I've encountered many rude people. Today, we sent out an email blast to Jermaine's office here in the desert, just to introduce him and to invite them to his open house. I know that realtors get emails like left and right all day long, so I get it. So I made sure that it wasn't like a spam type of email. We were just saying, hey, my name is Jermaine. It's my first open house. Like, I'm excited to like personally invite you and your clients to come and check out the property. We got a response back from somebody, a realtor, who said that, hey Jermaine, like there was no unsubscribe button. Can you remove me from your mailing list? And it's like, sir, me sending you this specific email, it wasn't spam. I was inviting you and your clients to an event. So that's like that. Him doing that was like me calling, or Jermaine calling him and be like, hey, hosting an open house, would love to see you there, love to meet you. And then him saying,
you'll never get the chance to treat me like I'm a piece of again. Don't call my motherfucking house. Ever.
hello, that's so rude. So he's on my hit list. He's on my do not work with list. Personally, Jermaine can do all the business with him that he wants to if they ever have the deals. Looking up his stuff online, it doesn't look like we're going to be in the same market anyways, but we want the high-end luxury real estate. So again, just be nice. Be nice. If you didn't want to see the email, ignore it. If we kept on sending you the same thing over and over, then maybe say something. I don't know. It rubbed me the wrong way. I understand old people don't know how to use the internet, so still, he's off I have notes in my note app that says do not work with list, and there's a long list of people that I'm not going to work with because of instances like this. Sorry, not sorry. You're going to want to work with me. You're going to want to work with us. I'm telling you this now. Heed my warning. You're going to want to work with us. And I don't say this to toot my own horn, but beep, beep again. And I'm just telling you guys this because you guys are my friends. You guys know I'm not mean. Like, I'm very nice. I'm chill. Go with the flow. Funny. Silly. But when somebody's like rude or like mean for no reason, Israel, I don't like that. Also, I think I can tell you guys now because by the time this vlog is out, the video should be up. But Jermaine and I made Palestinian taboon. It's a flatbread. It's yummy. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. More content to come soon. So if you're not already subscribed, follow, like, all those good things. Today, we are prepping for Jermaine's open house tomorrow, and it's gonna be so much fun. I can't wait to show you guys everything when it's all done. It's all coming together piece by piece. But I stopped printing here because Jermaine is like, no, let's go print all of our stuff at the office because I pay them money. And I was like, you know what? You're right. I like the way you think. So we're gonna go use up all their paper, all their ink. You guys, when I say earlier, also now that I've said my story about that man, when you guys see like the fun and cute stuff that we're doing for the open house, literally his first open house, just his first open house, like wait till you see what the future holds. Hi homies, we're at the open house. I finally have some time to myself. I've been nonstop since we got here. I need to calm down. I need to eat something, but it's gonna be 1:30, so we have another half an hour. We've had like maybe 6-7 people come through. I'd call it a success. The first lady came through, it was 11 o'clock, and one of the neighbors walked by and she's like, can I come inside? I was like, yeah, of course, come on in. I was running outside, Jermaine was inside. We weren't ready for anybody. We were ready for everybody, but we weren't expecting anybody at 11. So I was like, yeah, go on in. And then since then, we've had people just kind of wandering. We had some of the other neighbors on the other streets come by. So they were on their walk with their dog and they walked the house. Today's Friday, so this is a test run. Everything will be super good tomorrow. And because of our turnout today, I've been to open houses where I've sat there with a realtor for 3 hours, 4 hours, and nobody came through, like at all. So I think this house will sell soon, and I'm very proud of us in our open house. I will show you guys now some of the stuff that we did. So across all the screens in the house, there's this video that you can find online as well. And then we have Jermaine's voiceover with property details on the house. Maybe I'll link the video at the end of this one here. This is the music room in this house, and we just have some relaxing music throughout here. But here's the good stuff. Here's the entrance. We have some cookies and water bottles and a little cafe self here. And if anybody wants coffee, we have some coffee that we can make for you. Our barista on the bar today is going to be our realtor here. He's on break. He's our barista. That video clip just showed him on break, so. But yeah, that's some of the stuff. Oh, look at these. This is my favorite. This is a kids activity book, and we're gonna make some for our adults because they like them as well, apparently. If you flip through, we have the house, the listing, obviously. This is the lake that is here inside the community. We have a picture of the house that they could color, the kids could color, or an adult, I don't care. We're in Palm Springs, so Palm Tree, of course. We have our Ferris wheel for Coachella Valley Music Festival. The lake. We are in Indio, California. We have a boat here. I guess that's more of a ship, but because you can do boating on the lake here, that lake that you guys seen on the cover, you could bring your little pirate ship and pretend to be a pirate. And this unicorn, because this listing truly is a unicorn here in the desert. And for our smart people, it's just a little fun little word search. And we have those little crayons and stuff for the kids who come by. We have some hot chocolate for them as well. And because we had somebody come through with a dog, I don't have to, but I'm going to. It'd be smart for us to buy dog treats. Every open house that we go to, because neighbors obviously walk around and they're walking with their dogs. So here's a little treat for my little friend, and also we dog sit and we'll sell your house. We won't sell your house while we're dog sitting. You'll know that we're selling your house. We're not gonna just sell it because you're away and we're dog sitting. And don't be scared. I mean, but if you want us to do that too, we can. We'll hold an open house on the weekend, watch your dog, and sell your house. But that's pretty much it. We burned some of the cookies this morning, but like I said, we've been nonstop since we got here this morning. But again, it's a trial run. And like I said, 5-6 people that have walked by, it's a success. Also, just a little toot on my own end. I've worked with a couple realtors here in the desert. But none of them are into social media or the internet the way that Jermaine and I are going to be with their marketing stuff. And so I need to learn how to use Zillow. Obviously, I know what Zillow is. I've used it in the past, but I know people use it. And so I need to learn. I need to learn how that works a little bit more. Because on our listing right now, it says that our house is likely to sell 88% faster than others nearby. And I want to understand how those numbers come across, because it's Zillow. I take it with a grain of salt, because I know that I have also worked with realtors who have thrown thousands of dollars to them in their marketing service at Zillow to get zero in return. So that might just be like a tactic for us. But again, I have looked up other listings here in the area and other cities, and there's a couple that say that as well, but they don't all say that. It seems like when they're priced right, they have it looking pretty the way that we do online. Those tend to be the ones that say that they're going to sell fast. So again, when I have more research on all that, if you guys care, we've been in the real estate industry for a while, and but we've never kind of done this on our own. We've kind of helped other people do it, and so as I'm learning things, I will share them with you guys, because I know some people follow me because I do social media marketing, and I will start talking about that a little bit more here online. Hi, homie. homies. I just met a friend. Ooh, their logo is right back there. My bad. I just met a friend, kind of. We're at the open house for Jermaine, and it's kind of been a little slow today. So I decided to go on a walk because I seen online that there is another open house happening today. So I was like, let me go check it out. Let me go see what the competition is doing. What can we improve on? Like, how can we be better? The lady, the realtor, she was very nice. I met her. She said this is her first open house. So not too much on her because this is our first open house, as well. But she's hosting the open house for an agent. And let's just say, number one, the house is it's overpriced. Like way overpriced. Especially for what we have ours listed at and theirs. It needs a lot of work. Jermaine's listing, somebody can live in it and be cool for a while they decide what they want to do to the space. This one, I did take videos, but not to be shady or to show you guys. I'm going to show Jermaine, but I will make content eventually showcasing like what other realtors are doing here in the desert at least. And then what Jermaine and I bring to the table. And again, it's not being shady, but if you had an option to have your open house hosted by us versus what I just walked into. Anyways, again, I don't like to toot my own horn, but I go, when I planned this open house with Jermaine in like 2-3 days, I was like, when Jermaine and I have gone out to open houses and I come back and I'm so anxious because I'm just an anxious person, and you're walking around somebody's house that we don't know. It's a weird, uncomfortable thing. At least for me it is. And when you walk into an open house, and the agents are like stuffy, or the house just feels stuffy because it's not welcoming. Like there was no lights on in the house I was just in. Cold, so cold. Even the realtor was like, I'm hanging out outside because I don't know how to run the heater, and it's like turning on the fan like every hour, and so I'm cold. And again, I'm not out here being shady, or like Jermaine and I were joking earlier because there was an open house sign down the street, and we were like, oh, let's kick it over, and we're like, no, that's bad karma. Like their open house generates more people for us at our open house. So it's not shady. People are not ready for what Jermaine and I have in store. Also, we have a video out we made Taboon. If you haven't watched it yet, please go do it. I encourage you to watch the whole video. The recipe is kind of short, but the video is kind of long, but it's important. So please, 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 if you watch any of my stuff, I highly encourage you to go watch my latest video. Also, homies, I want to mention, because I've told you guys before, when you're dealing with real estate or a loan officer, anything in this business, please make sure that you're working with the right person. That lady that was hosting the open house, the agent, she told me that she was out here. This is her first open house. She's out here because the guy who's listing he lives in Palm Springs. That's like a 20-25 minute drive. It was too far for him to come out here to host the open house. So does he want to sell the house or not? Hi homies. So I just learned today was not a bust at all. There was people that came by. One woman in particular, she's a neighborhood woman. She's a little older. She's like, if I wanted to sell my house, and I was like, success. We might not sell the house today, but we sold Jermaine. She might want to sell her house. It's a connection made. But we just had a client come in who knew that the open house was happening today, and they let us know that the guard gate was not letting people inside because apparently we don't have an open house today, when we do. It's been, I don't know, maybe like 10-20 minutes, and my brain is like, well, how do I make this negative into a positive? I had Jermaine extend the open house online just because we had people on Zillow save the listing. I was like, what if they tried to come in and security was like, no? So we extended the times online. I'm hoping that Zillow sends out some sort of an email. And then we let the guard gate know that we extended the open house. Well, we let them know that we're having one. And then Jermaine is making a video for social media, and we're gonna blast that out. I kind of helped with the lines, and I was like, let's make fun of this situation. Also, I just want to say this again. Even if it was our fault and there was something that we missed that we should have done and we shouldn't have done, because this is like somebody still lives here. Like this is somebody's home. If I were a security guard, or if I lived here, if I was the homeowner, and people were coming to the same gate, there's one gate, coming to that same gate saying, hey, I'm here for an open house. And then, hey, I'm here for an open house. Why are you, like after the second one, maybe the first one, there's not one, sorry. But after the second one, that doesn't sound like a fluke. I don't know how many there were. We don't know, it might have just been one. But still, the fact that they're a security guard at the front gate, they literally have all of our information. Well, not ours, but the homeowner's information. Give them a call. Hey, there's somebody at the front gate. Like if I called and said, hey, I'm coming to see this homeowner, they wouldn't say, no, he doesn't want to see people. They would call and be like, hey, there's Joseph's here at the gate. He wants to know, or whatever. Hey, Joseph's here at the gate. Are you expecting him? So I feel like for this same situation, it should have been handled a little bit different. Again, I understand why they would turn people away, but again, I can understand why, but they also have access to the internet. Google is free. So those are the things that like irk me a little bit. Like, no shade to the community, but that's what your guard gate is doing or not doing. You know, you're a homeowner trying to sell your house in here and they're turning people away, number one, or like you live here and they're still gonna just turn people away because they can. Rolling with the punches. We are gonna go grab some food, go home, and I don't know if I told you guys this yet. I told Jermaine, we have everything set up. Let's just host another one tomorrow. Let's do it very quick. We're not gonna do any kind of big marketing. Jermaine and I will be here in the house, set up the way we were today. If nobody comes by, nobody comes by. But it's also a good thing to see if people come out on Sundays still. I don't know, do people house hunt on Sundays? Are they busy doing family things? Are they busy getting ready for Monday? Just for future open houses, we'll know. Friday, I was shocked by Friday with how many people came, to be honest. Because like I've said to you guys in the past, I've sat at open houses when nobody walks through the door. Our lender friend who was here yesterday, she's like, open houses for me, she's like, when I go to an open house, I expect to see nobody. It's just like a nice getaway office. But again, people don't do marketing and stuff the way that we do. What's up, homies? Happy Sunday. We are on our way to Party City where Jermaine belongs. And then we decided, I don't know if I told you guys yesterday, we had all the stuff for the open house out, so we might as well just host one today if we can. So we did, we are. So hopefully people show up today, but if not, that's okay. We're just testing out the waters here. I think I'm gonna end the vlog here because I'm gonna try to edit it while we're there. So I will see you guys next